mom, she actually kind of like jump in between.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just kind of was like, bro, I'm gonna pop your mom, bro. Stop playing.
All right, y'all. Now, I always tell y'all that there's power in the tongue. And pause. Right away, pause. But on a serious note, y'all, you create your own reality by certain words that you say because, as y'all know, words are just spells. But that's another story. Now, in this case, we have a Grand Rapids rapper who boasted and bragged about having to prove a point to his op over money and would end up shooting his mother in the process. Now, it's one thing to shoot someone's mom by mistake, even though I wouldn't understand it no matter whether it's a mistake or not. If you shoot my mom, it's on sight. But it's another thing when you mention the situation and in return, you laugh about it. Now, can you imagine your mother getting shot and the suspect who did it, you're watching them in an interview and they are laughing? Like, even if the person decided to say, you know what, it happened, I'm gonna put it behind me, leave it alone, I got too much to worry about. But once you see the person trolling about it, nah. It's like, okay, now I gotta get back for Mom Dukes because ain't no way he trolling me and my mother after popping her. Now, usually I break down to y'all what happened before the video, but this time, I'ma just let y'all watch him explain what happened himself because he go into deep detail and it's just crazy how he explained it, man. So at the end of the day, we're gonna get into it, but before we do, shout out to Kid L. I'll leave a link to the original video so you guys can support their platform. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Long story short, I had popped somebody.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, popped somebody, owed me some money. It was a little, you know, whatever. But they owed me some chicken. I went over there. I got popped in my leg. And long story short, I mean, I ended up popping dog mama that owed me the chicken.
Damn.
So, I mean, you know, it get like that sometimes.
See, and it's the nonchalant behavior. Like, it get like that. Like, let's say this happened, right? And then whoever mom it is, he kind of like, you know what? It is what it is. You know, I popped him, he popped me, he popped my mother. Maybe it was a mistake. We gonna leave it alone. But when you see someone like this and they're acting like it don't matter, like my mom ain't just almost lose her life in the process, oh nah.
They end up telling, and then they sent me off.
Did his mom survive?
No, yeah, for sure. We ain't gonna. I ain't kill her or nothing. I just popped her in her legs to just be like, bro, stop playing. Like,
that's like I never heard of.
So it wasn't a mistake. He's saying like he did it just to prove a point to him, to show him I'm not playing with you. But to go pop somebody's mother, see, and this is the problem, man. Back in the days, it used to be codes, morals, values, and principles. The mothers, or just females in general, the kids, the family, they off limits. But he said he popped Duke's mother to send him a message about money. I wonder how much money it was.
That though, like if somebody owes you money that you like shoot their mom, like that's.
Well, no, they shot me first.
Yeah.
So it was like, it wasn't that I was just like the super savage, like, man, I'm about to go pop his mama. No, it was just the circumstances that were. We was all in the house type. And me and him was, you know, a couple shots got exchanged, whatever. But his mom, she actually kind of like jump in between.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just kind of was like, bro, I'm gonna pop your mom, bro. Stop playing.
Damn.
I just hit her in her leg. Little graze, though. It was just a little graze, nothing serious.
So
oh, nah. See, I ain't gonna lie. This is definitely something worth crashing out over. I'm not, you know why? Because it's the way he's explaining it. I'm getting mad. You would have thought he popped my mom. He gonna say, oh, it's just a graze. It ain't nothing like that. I told him I'm gonna pop his mother, but it is what it is. What? Keep in mind, you know how much people actually lose their life from leg. That's another thing that people don't understand, right? You can lose your life from a leg shot. Whether you understand or not, it happens.
And they eventually, when the police caught up with you, was it just like a situation? Did you turn yourself in, or did they come
No,
get you?
I actually like to the hospital because when I got shot in my leg, it went through and through.
Oh.
I really could have had my mom stitch me up. She a nurse. But I go to the hospital.
Good kid.
I'm in there. They about to release me and stuff. They stitch me up and shit. And you not gonna understand how they actually, the dude mom, they scrolling her past on the gurney. And she just happened to look over and see me and was like, that's dog right there.
Oh my goodness.
And it was just downhill from there.
Yeah, so she snitched
So he going, hold
you
on.
out
Pretty much. But what's so crazy is she wasn't really tripping in the beginning when I popped her in the first place.
Oh, nah. The man talking about she wasn't tripping when I popped her. Are you crazy? Then not to mention, right? He gonna say, they snitched on me. They ain't snitched. You popped his mother. She the one that told. She not a part of the street. She a civilian. So if she do say, yo, he popped me, it just is what it is.
When they first offered you sentencing, did they give you a plea deal, or did you take a plea, or did you just
my first offer was like, I want to say like 13 years or something like that, just due to like past history as far as just being out in the streets as young and shit. But at the time I'm 21, 22 and this is going on. So I was like, nope, I had a paid lawyer. Obviously don't do nothing if you ain't got the paid lawyer.
True.
But she working, talking and shit, and the first offer 13, I denied that. They kept adjourning. Obviously they didn't have their ducks in a row, but they had enough to figure something. But by the last time they adjourned, we got it down to 6 years all the way. 2 flat for the gun, 4 for the shooting.
Yeah. Can you elaborate on it? That makes it more sense for people.
Well, the situation was.
Wait, what in the world? Hey man, is it just me or they just switch clothes mid-interview? How that work? Hold up.
6 years.
I know I ain't bugging.
All the way. 2 flat for the gun, 4 for the shooting.
Yeah. Can you elaborate on it? That makes it more sense for people.
Well,
what? You know what? It is.
The situation was like, it wasn't like I just went over there and was just like, let me pop his mom. Like, it was a struggle before that with me and him. We were struggling over the gun. He popped me in my leg. Shots get exchanged back and forth. It was more of that type of thing. His mom actually just tried to like get in between, just trying to stop shit. And I just saw that as an opportunity to just be like, hey, like, let me get my pake, man. You feel me? Like, she was closer to me, so it wasn't like I just went over there and was just like, yeah, let me blow your mom. Yeah. It was a situation with me and him, and shots were being exchanged, and his mom jumped in the way, and I just kind of took the opportunity to grip her up and be like, hey, my dog, we not playing. I need my money.
Yeah,
that's pretty much all that was. It wasn't no like just I walked in the crib and just shot dog mom. Like, no.
Let's say it was circumstance.
Wow. All right, so let's be very clear, y'all. He is no longer living. And I hate to laugh at it, but the way he's talking about almost or potentially taking somebody's mother's life and shooting her like it was nothing, what do you expect to come from that? Right? And he passed away shortly after this interview. I wonder why. Right? The man said, his mother came in between them because, they were scuffling, whatever, shots was being fired. She did what any mother or any concerned family member would do. Try to make sense of the situation with, situational awareness, and she tried to calm it down. And instead of calming down him, he want to be robo guy, and he said he just popped his mother, basically to send him a message that he's not playing about his money. Now, once again, I wonder how much money it was.
Substantial, right? It wasn't like premeditated. Like,
no, hell no. I didn't just wake up and be like, yeah, let me go pop dog mom now. Like, no.
But what's interesting is a lot of people do wonder, like, in the business, street entrepreneur life, where do you draw the line? Like, what's off limits? Who are off limits? Some people are like moms and daughters and kids are off limits, obviously.
No, I feel like that, like, it's certain things that are off limits, certain people or situations, but it's like, if we ask that question, we gotta also ask the other question. What's too far to not have no rules? How far did they go? So now, like, did it like warrant your mom to get popped, or
Did it?
The house to get shot up? Like, I don't believe in shooting houses up.
But he believe in shooting mother. Yo, let me tell y'all, some of these guys will just say anything to sound cool. He don't believe in shooting up houses, but he believes in shooting mothers. And then he's right. Sometimes it's like, how far did you go? But throughout his whole story, he have yet to explain anything that would warrant him shooting this man's mother at all.
Like, you don't even know who's in here. You don't even know if you popped your your target or what. I just think that's just like the soft way out. So, like, when it comes to like moms and kids, I feel like for sure off limits.
Yeah, shooting somebody's house up is.
So he feels shooting moms is off limits, right? Moms, kids is off limits, but he explained that he took it upon himself when she tried to break them up to shoot because he wanted to send a message. So
It's wild, especially because you hear in the city so often that somebody, like a bystander, will get shot, or will go through your house into somebody else's house and somebody else's backyard. So you don't even know who you're shooting at.
Like,
that
I look at it like this: like, if you really own that, and it's really like that, and if you got the low, why won't you just wait for them to come out the house, and then you could pop who you want to pop and then leave? Instead, you want to shoot the whole house up, not knowing who's in here, if there's anybody in here. 9 times out of 10, y'all shoot a house up and kill a TV, and that's like the dumbest ever.
Yeah, there has to be so much anger and rage in you for to just shoot blindly and not know what the fuck you're shooting at. Remember that scene in Friday when they pull up in that van to shoot Smokey?
Yeah.
And they just start shooting everywhere? It's
Everywhere,
like, bro,
everything's getting hit.
you're like, what?
Y'all killing the fence, the grass, the bike, everything but what you supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like the police know where you're at now. The whole situation, I don't know, like...
Yeah.
When you see that on TV and in movies, obviously it feels like it's more fabricated, but then you see real life scenarios where it's like, no, it actually does happen sometimes.
Yeah, no, that does happen. Like the whole drive-bys or the shooting the house up, like that really happened.
Have you ever been in a circumstance similar to that? Have you ever been in a situation where like gunfire was just coming your way and you didn't even know? Like,
Man,
damn,
too many. Like, yeah,
damn, son.
Yeah, like downtown during the fireworks, like shots going off. We like, where are they coming from? You just don't know. You just start seeing get pinged up, or it was times we would just be, this was back in the day obviously, when we was younger and thugging, but you'll be on the block and you never know, some guys come through the cuts or something happen, next thing you know, you just got shots coming your way and you ducking and dodging now. It get like that for sure.
Is there an adaptability throughout experience that makes it where you hear gunshots and then it doesn't impact you as much in the moment, so you can actually like, look around for a second and be like, okay, now I'm in control because I've been here before?
Yep.
Or does it always startle you?
No, I think it's an adaptability. Like maybe your first 1 or 2 times being shot at, and I know it sounds crazy because the average person, like, I'm never gonna get shot at. I don't want to be shot at, but like, when you growing up in certain environments or certain neighborhoods or certain cities, it's sadly to say, it's normalized. But after the first 1 or 2 times, you kind of just like, when that happens, you able to slow the moment down. Like, okay, shots is coming. Let me see what's going on, where they coming from. So now I can see where I got to duck and dodge, or where the safest route to go. Like, time will slow up. At least for me, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, unfortunately, we lost like a female artist that was on this couch. We lost this girl where she was.
Now pay attention to what he says after this. From what I gathered, there's a girl that was on that couch who was pretty much trolling, kind of doing the same thing that he's doing. And a situation happened where she lost her life, and it was shortly after her being on that same couch. Crazy, right? But she lost her life after shortly doing his interview. And it basically was the same way that this man lost his life. Y'all pay attention to what he said.
Basically talking about her ops. She smoked her ops and some crazy story like that. But then she ended up getting killed by like the people.
No, I seen that. I seen you was posting RP her and y'all interview, y'all pictures from the interview and stuff.
Yeah. It was pretty scary.
Where she was from?
She was from LA. She was from Oakland. So she was from Oakland. And basically, she was talking crazy about her ex on here and how she smoked him. And we posted it. And I kept telling her throughout the interview, I was like, let's not talk about this. Like, I was telling like everybody, I'm like, yo, we can't be talking about this. She kept going there. She's like, that's why I'm here though. That's why I'm here. So I'm like, all right. So we posted whatever, blah, blah, blah. It goes crazy. DJ Academics posted. Everybody's posting. It's going crazy.
Yeah, I've seen.
I'm like, oh, it's just scary. And then unfortunately last month she lost her life. Like somebody pulled up at her grand opening at a salon and just...
Alright, y'all, so pretty much they didn't put the last part in there. I don't know if maybe they cut it out, but if you go on TikTok, you can actually see what he says towards the end. I'm gonna probably play it so y'all can check it if I still got the clip. But like I said, man, the words you say are very powerful, and when you think that it can't happen to you, it definitely can. Now, of course, I don't encourage anybody to go take anybody's life, but just know every action has a reaction. This man got on this platform and, you know, he could have easily said, I don't want to talk about that. Or even if he did, at least be a little more sympathetic or something. You know, you laughing about shooting somebody's mother and nonchalant about it is what you expect, man. Anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.